How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and definitely, without a doubt, subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk this boxing today, man. Shakur Stevenson. If you guys have been under a rock or you guys don't know, Shakur Stevenson is fighting tonight, and he will be fighting Jamel Herring. So if you guys know, Jamel Herring has 2 losses. Both losses he said he learned a lot from. And just to start breaking this fight down from the get-go, Jamel Herring has a brand new coach. So they've been working a couple, well, I ain't gonna say brand new, but for the last couple fights, he's been on a winning streak too. So, that's another thing too, you guys. You guys got to understand, boxing is a business. And these guys actually have history. Jamel Herring's coach used to, Shakur Stevenson's last camp was at where Jamel Herring's training at now. That's where they were at. So it's like, it's crazy though. It's crazy the way that is now, but it's like, wow, man, these guys are so close, in camps, but it's one of those things. Both of these guys are highly competitive. If you guys didn't know, Jamel Herring was a former Marine, and he did 2 tours in Afghanistan. So I mean, you guys got to understand, that's pretty big, man. That's pretty big to do two tours in Afghanistan. And to live to talk about it. GM in the chat, what's happening? He says, I got my money on Herring. Wow. So you got your money on Herring today, huh? Wow, I didn't know that, man. That's dope, man. But you guys got to understand, if you putting your money on Herring, I feel you on that. Tony Boz, what's happening, man? What's going on, bro? I hope it's all good over there, man. But yeah, man, if you putting your money on Herring, you're definitely getting the odds because I believe he's the underdog. Oh, you got Herring also? Wow. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in, man. Herring, wow. So you guys, so late money is going down on Herring now, y'all. So wow. So a lot of you guys are actually going to be picking Herring now. Wow, that's a shocker, because, Stevenson is an Olympic gold medalist, as you guys all know. He's a very good fighter, action-packed fighter when he wants to be. His last couple fights were quote-unquote boring, some would say. And yeah, man, UGC, what's happening, bro? What's going on, everybody, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The Boz with the donation. Let's go. The donation on a Saturday. Let's go, man. You already know, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much to Boz for donating, man. That's awesome, man. You did your thing on that one, man. No doubt, man. Shout out to the Boz. He says, much respect, Corley Boxing in the chat. Stop by the show to show support, working and listening. No doubt, bro. We're going to be going for a little while. The Boz says he's got Herring also. GM says plus 650. I feel the fight is a 50-50 fight, though. Yeah, it's definitely not a 50-50 fight. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 fight. Definitely wouldn't say it's a 50-50 fight. I think it could possibly be like a 60-40 fight. I think it could be a 60-40 fight. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I would say. I would say it could be like, one of those things. But yeah, man. Both guys, he says both guys are highly competitive. Both guys want to win. You guys gotta understand, man. These guys are out here and they're going for the W. They know each other. They know a lot about each other. Both fighters were in camp together before. They got a lot of history, man. And if you guys didn't watch the ESPN special, they did like a 24/7. They did about 3 episodes now, I believe. You guys gotta go check that out before the fight, man. And Herring actually said in one of them, he said that he wants to be the first guy to give Shakur Stevenson his first loss. So that means a lot to him. He says, he also Herring has 2 losses. Shakur Stevenson is actually undefeated. And I feel like, you know, Shakur Stevenson being undefeated like that, yeah, that's good. Hold on real quick. Let me get this straight. And we back. We back. My bad. We back. Personal. Personal. Malfunction. My bad, you guys. But yeah, man, both of these guys want to win, man. Straight up. You know, both of these guys are coming in here to win. Winning is on both of these guys' mind. And that's another thing, man. You know, Jamel Herring has actually been on a winning streak lately, too, man. He says Herring looked very elite in his last fight. Herring's been looking damn good in his last couple fights, man. Smash that like button. As soon as you guys come in here, I need you guys to smash the fuck out that like button, man. Come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta show the fucking... Y'all gotta... Come on, man. Show some love. But yeah, man, Herring's been a beast, man. He's been a monster. But a lot of people haven't been giving him credit. But you guys gotta understand too, though, man. You know, Herring was with when he took those 2 losses. He was with a corner and trainers that I feel like did not fit Herring the best and didn't bring the best out of him. He said his new trainer, Terrence Crawford's trainer. You know, he said that, you know, he brings the best out of Herring. And, you know, that can happen sometimes. That can definitely happen sometimes, you know. If you guys didn't know, he says, Herring says on his Twitter, he says, I woke up in a great mood. I'm hyped. Wow, man. So he's ready for the fight, if you guys didn't know. But let's go down Herring's resume. He's 23-3-2 with 11 big wins by way of knockout. But he is on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight winning streak. Herring is on a 7-fight winning streak, you guys. So that's one of those things that you cannot overlook. He's on a 7-fight winning streak with wins over Ito, Santos, Lamont Roach. I know you guys heard of him. At the time, Lamont Roach was 19-0 with 1 draw, undefeated. Okay, he beat Mr. Soku Ito, and he was 25-1 with 1 draw. He fought him and he won that fight. That was a coming out party for him. That was for the WBO super featherweight title in 2019. That was actually in 2019 when he first won the WBO. He's had the WBO title, you guys, since 2019. So you guys gotta give credit where credit is due. He's had that belt for a while now. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, are putting a lot on Stevenson. I understand that, but Herring's had that belt for, you know, upwards of, you know, almost 3 years. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things like, come on now. You know, but he's beating guys like I said, Lamont Roach, Jonathan Oquendo. He beat him. Got DQ'd in that fight. Oquendo got DQ'd in that fight. He beat Lamont Roach and Ito both by unanimous decision. And in his last fight, if you guys want to talk about somebody looking good, in Carl Frampton's Carl Frampton versus Jamel Herring, and then in Jamel Herring's last fight he fought Carl Frampton. He looked good in that fight. He looked really good in that fight. And I really truly feel that he can possibly do something in that fight. I feel like, you know, a lot of guys are saying that, you know, he could do this and he could do that. I really truly believe that if you want to go from performance to performance, okay, I feel like Jamel Herring looked way better in his performance than Stevenson did in his performance. Stevenson fought a guy with power, and once he felt that power in his last fight, he backed away. He said, you know what? This is not what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I fight him from a distance, and that's what he did. You guys got to understand, this is the 2 guys that are southpaws, 2 southpaws, you guys. So you guys got to understand, that's a rarity right there. Just being 2 guys being southpaw, you know. Both guys, You just don't see that in boxing a lot. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. You know, Herring is a good fighter, but I feel like, you know, in this fight, you got Shakur Stevenson that is 16-0 with 8 wins by knockout. So he's got 8 wins by knockout. His last fight, okay, was against Jeremiah. And I feel like he lost that fight. He straight up, I mean, no, excuse me. He didn't lose that fight. He won that fight. Jeremiah lost that fight straight up. I'm not taking anything away from Shakur Stevenson. But what I am trying to say is that he boxed him. And he tried to fight him from a distance, you guys. Smash that like button, you guys. What you guys talking about in the chat? He says, GM says, Herring looked very elite his last fight. Yeah, he did, man. He says, Jamel just has to dominate because the judges won't be easy on him. Yeah, they're not. They're not, man. And, you know, Shakur Stevenson right now is his last fight, like I said, he won the WBO interim super featherweight title. So now he's fighting for the real super featherweight title. So he was the interim champion, and now the interim champion and the real champion, now they square off and match. Breaking this fight down, both fighters, I understand that they're really good, but I'm going to just tell you guys straight up. I mean, I just really think that at the end of the day, Stevenson is coming in. A lot of people say that this fight might be too soon for Stevenson, you know. But his camp seen something in Herring that they wanted to take full advantage of. Now, whether he can or not is the question, okay? My personal opinion is I think he can, but I think it's definitely not going to be easy. Okay, Herring has a very good jab, and if he uses it to his full capability and does very, very well with his jab, I feel like he can win this fight. Herring can. But I'm picking Stevenson to win. If I had to put money on this fight, unanimous decision, Stevenson. And the new WBO, will it look pretty? Hell no, I don't think so. But a win is a win. Like I said, Herring is on a 7-fight win streak, you guys. 7-fight win streak. Okay? And you guys, and you know, he's had 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be his 5th title defense, man. His 5th title defense. So you guys gotta understand, not only has he won 7 fights in a row, okay? He's on his 5th title defense, okay? So all of those factor in, man. Shakur Stevenson better be on his A game. I'm letting you guys know that right now, man. If Shakur Stevenson is joking like he's been joking and fucking laughing in the press conferences and in the weigh-ins, Jamel Herring is taking this shit very seriously. He's not smiling. He's not joking. I just really feel like, man, Stevenson better be ready, man. Stevenson better be ready, man. Or he'll take his first loss tonight. Stevenson better be ready, man. You know? He better be ready. And if you guys look at each other's, if you look at the weigh-in and if you guys look at each other's weight, okay, Jamel Herring looks diced, dude. You know, he looks like he's ripped, he's solid, he's ready to go, he's got no body fat. Now, I'm not saying Stevenson is not in good shape. I'm saying he does. But I'm just saying if you go on bodies and physiques alone, Herring won that battle. Okay, he came in razor sharp, you know. But hey, you know, you got to be able to give those muscles oxygen too. So, you know, hey, man, we're going to see. I'm picking I'm picking Stevenson by unanimous decision. You know, if you guys have any closing thoughts, let me know before I shut this live stream down. But right now, I'm picking Stevenson. From what I see, I think Stevenson can get it done. I really do. I think Stevenson can get it done. Stevenson's been in a hell of a fights before. And I just think that, moving forward, I just think that Stevenson can get it done again. Stevenson's fought, pretty good talent as well. But, moving forward, we got to see. We got to see. So I really, truly think that Stevenson's going to win. And I think he's going to show why he's an elite fighter and why he's one of the best fighters out there. And I think that's what he's going to show moving forward. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely please subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys on the next live stream, all right? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and you guys just been hit with another banger. Peace out, you guys. Later, y'all. Later.